Good morning, it's Monday the 6th of June and this is your daily outlook. The euro rose on Friday against the dollar, supported by easing concerns over Greece's debt crisis. The International Monetary Fund and the European Union approved the next instalment of Greece's £11 billion bailout package, and fears of a Greek debt restructuring start to fade on talks that the next tranche of financial aid to Greece will be available in early July. Focus turns to the European Central Bank interest rate meeting this week, where investors expect hawkish comments on inflation. Interest rate hike expectations support the single currency, while the US dollar is likely to resume its loose monetary policy for an extended period of time. Against the dollar, the euro rallied to 146.57 from 144.50. The US dollar plummeted after Friday's non-farm payrolls disappointed the market. The NFP report revealed that only 54,000 jobs were added in the US economy in May, while investors were expecting an increase of 150,000. Also, the unemployment rate surprisingly rose to 9.1%, further weighing on the greenback. After the data, the dollar slid to a one-month low versus a basket of currencies, while world equities plunged. The disappointing jobs data came after a series of poor data, raising fears that the world's largest economy was slowing. Against the safe haven Swiss franc, the dollar fell to a record low at 0.8329 from 0.8445. Against the Japanese yen, the dollar dipped to a one-month low at 80.04 from 80.88. The Australian dollar gained 1.7% against the dollar, rising to 107.74 from 105.94. Eyes turned to tomorrow's interest rate decision by the Reserve Bank of Australia. Oil prices rose to $100.62 a barrel from $98.12. Gold jumped to $1,546.64 an ounce from $1,523.86. And silver also edged higher at $36.87 an ounce from $35.08. Now let's take a look at the currencies to watch out for. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 145.80, with a preference to enter into long positions at 145.90. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 80.70, with a preference to enter into short positions at 80.65. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 106.75, with the preference to enter into long positions at 106.75. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 163.75, with a preference to enter into long positions at 163.85. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 0.9810, with a preference to enter into short positions at 0.9810. Now let's take a look at commodities. The oil pivot point is at 100.76, with a preference to enter into short positions at 100.76. The gold pivot point is at 1535, with a preference to enter into long positions at 1535. And the silver pivot point is at 36.08, with a preference to enter into long positions at 36.08. And looking ahead to today's calendar and market movers, Europe's Centix investor confidence in June is forecast to fall to 9.3. Europe Producer Price Index in April is forecast to gain 0.8%, and Canada Purchasing Managers Index in May is forecast to rise to 60. Now on to equity markets. US equities were negative on Friday, with the SP 500 trading down 0.97% and the Dow was down 0.79%. The European Bourse was also negative, with the FTSE down 0.12%, the DAX was down 0.49% and the CAC was down 0.02%. At the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 1.35% and the Hang Seng was down 1.31%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andrew from the easy-forex dealing room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.